Hey, what's up guys? It's Laura Ventura with Pawz and All Mobile Grooming, and today I want to show you how I create teddy bear-like legs on Bruno. First, I'm going to skim his legs with the same comb attachment that I used on his body, and that is an A comb, and I have the 40 blade underneath. Now I'm going to link these clippers below. I use them pretty much on all the dogs except the big dogs. Now I have clippers for those, but pretty much I'm going to go ahead and skim it because I want to create the shape with my clip comb. And next what I'll do is I will shape it with my scissors and then my thinning shears. When skimming, don't forget the inside of each of the legs. Now I'll go pretty tight on the back side of his leg. I don't want to go as tight in the front because I want enough fur to work with and to shape, but I will be also knocking off some hair on the sides of his legs. I will be spraying some doggy hairspray on him. It's called Thick and Thicker by Chris Christensen, and I am taking my Chris Christensen shears and I am starting off with the paws. I'm rounding those out pretty tight and the best I could. I don't want the nails exposed. All of Bruno's prep work has been done, meaning his sanitary is done and his paw pads were done prior to this. I do use a 40 blade with my Bravera, so you want to make sure that their paw pads are done before you start shaping a teddy bear leg. I usually groom one side of their body first, so I am starting off with Bruno's right side and I'm going to just finish one leg and then move to the next. So I do shave their armpits in the prep work because that way I just have less to scissor, but I do it in a scooping motion, making sure that I'm not taking any of the fur that I'm going to need to shape out their leg. So remember when I said that I'm gonna leave some of the fur on the front of the leg? Well, this is where it comes into play. So here I am rounding it as best I could because that's just gonna give it the shape of a teddy bear. If you take off all that fur, it's gonna look pretty flat and the leg might look like an L. I am taking this moment to shape up the chest and make it shorter so the legs stand out, and I am not worried about the lines that my scissors are creating because I'm gonna go and erase them with my magical blenders. Now I'm going to the back legs. Now these are my favorite to shape because it's just less pressure than the front legs and they're wider apart, so they're easier to get to and the positioning is a bit different. So again, I start with my paw pads. Paw pads have to be nice and tight, but the nails should not be exposed. Now when I do the back of his legs, I'm gonna do it pretty tight and I always think about an S shape. So I want it to curve in and then kind of flare out. I'm going to make sure that it doesn't flare out too much because he's white, he gets dirty and his hair curls up. So, but I still want it to have that shape. And if I were to take all that off that hawk, it wouldn't look the same. So I will keep twisting and turning my scissors depending on what section of the leg I'm working on because that's just gonna help me shape and also take off the correct amount of fur that I would like to take off in that section. If you're a novice groomer, you're just starting out, twisting and turning your scissors might not come easy to you yet, but it will. Just be consistent with scissors that you feel like you could dominate pretty well and you feel comfortable with. We might buy thousands of scissors, but there's always like 2 or 3 that are our favorite, and this one just happens to be one of them. Bruno is an absolute love bug, and he just gets so happy once we make eye contact. It's really cute. Now, as you could tell, I do use my comb a lot when I scissor teddy bear legs because I use it to check my work. So your comb is never gonna lie to you. If you're combing out that fur and it is not even, you gotta make it even. So that's why I have it nearby me at all times while I'm doing this look. For the final touch, I'm going to get my Chunkers by Chris Christensen, and I'll link these below. These are pretty powerful and heavy duty, and I'm going to just erase all of the lines that I created with those shears. All right, Bruno's legs are all done. I'm gonna keep on touching up his face. I hope you guys learned something new. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Please hit subscribe. I love what I do and I love sharing it with you guys. Love and light, up and out. Laura Ventura and Bruno. Bye.